so I'll go ahead and start out with my strengths first because I think it's better to start off with the goods rather than the negatives. The first strength is that it was very easy for me to focus on rational buying motives. In the first experiment, in the used car experiment, I believe this was easiest because when you're first starting out with selling, it's just easy to focus on why it may be essential to buy a certain product because of the cost and it's cheaper. And I was just very easily able to express that towards the customer. In the textbooks, this rational buying motives is basically the economics of a situation, including cost, profitabilization, and anything related to the physical characteristics of the product. The second strength that I noticed was I was actually good at reactive questions at the beginning of the used car experiment. These are labeled as improv or questions that refer from info that the customer just provided. When the situation first started out, I asked the customer what he didn't like about his car, and then he started talking to me about his brakes, and then I asked, what was it about the brakes? Were they too touchy or too spongy? And it was just pretty good, and it seemed professional. The first weakness that I would like to go ahead and say is that understanding the differences between features and benefits. Now, features are the characteristics of the product that add value, and benefits are the added value derived from the features that the seller offers. Now, I mixed these two up and used features in the way I was supposed to use benefits, and this was a very unprofessional, thing that the customer noticed, and it definitely hurt my performance. Second weakness is my lack of active listening. Now, when I asked those reactive questions, it seemed like it went one ear and out the other, and I wasn't actually able to use that information in a beneficial way. I think next time I actually need to use active listening, which is a cognitive process of actively sensing, evaluating, and responding to the verbal and nonverbal messages of potential customers to find out what the customer actually wants rather than just acting like you're listening and not following through. Thank you.